What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another pickups video, and this was at Dan's, so I couldn't film it, but I was really glad to get this. I never did have one as a kid, and everyone I've come across out where I live, they want like $80, $90 for it, and we'll just get into it. We got awesome, dude, awesome. I'm glad to have this. We got a Atari 2600. It's not the heavy sixer, but still. It's an Atari 2600. It's not in too bad a condition. It comes with all the hookups. And on these models, I guess the the AV is actually installed inside the console itself. So we got the console. Then, let's see what I want to do next. We got two controllers for it. Pretty cool. There's one, and the second one. This one here looks like somebody chewed on it, but I did test it and it does work. And then we have, I guess on the old TVs, the two screws on the back. You guys remember that? Having to get back there and get behind the TV and take the screws loose, hook this up, and then hook in your AV to this side. And then you could switch here with the switch. This one here though, this end's broken off, which ain't no problem. I'll just strip this back a bit, trim this one off, make them even, splice, and rewire them back together. Then this was pretty cool too. I never have heard of nothing like this, but it is a 2600 remote control joystick module, which is pretty damn cool. It's a little antenna on the back. Pretty neat. And all the hookups, I've got all the hookups for it. I did not even know that the Atari 2600 came with a wireless controller setup. So I'll just set this over here out of the way. And then we got the two wireless controllers. I haven't tested these yet to see if they'll work, so we'll just open the back up and see what it looks like. Oh, it takes a 9-volt battery. So a 9-volt battery there, and it don't look corroded. And we'll just check the other one right quick just to show you guys and myself. It's not corroded there, so not too bad. So that was amazing. I did not even know that they made wireless controllers for the Atari 2600. Then we got this little neat cabinet thing that you could store your games in. You could select which game you wanted with the buttons here, and you can see how dirty that is. But this is what I tried. I didn't try none of the rest of the games. I just switched between these to check and see if this worked, and it all did work. And in these we got Taz there, Combat, Centipede, one of my all-time favorites, Miss Pac-Man, another favorite, Junior Pac-Man, never played that, Millipede, and Mario Bros, which is awesome. Yes. And then we'll just get into, I think I showed you guys all the accessories that I had. We'll just get into the games. We got Frogger for the 2600. The Frogger is a really tough game if you ever played it. Then we got a beat up copy of Warlords. It says used with paddle controllers. I'm not even sure what a paddle controller is. But yeah, this one's pretty beat up. You can see. I doubt this one will even work. Then we got Missile Command. This one here is not too beat up. And from what I've heard, these old Ataris are like tanks. Super happy to get the Atari 2600. Yes. And then we got the Smurfs. Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. I'm pretty sure that's interesting on the Atari. Oh, and look, somebody paid. I did it again. Somebody paid $249 for this. And it says there, Calico, made in the U.S. Then we got Pac-Man. Pretty nice condition on this cart. A little bit of label damage here. Not too bad, though. And we got a copy of Stampede, made by Activision. I didn't even know they was making games back then, or helping produce or develop games back then. So it's pretty neat to find that one. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. E.T. AVGN made this game anonymous. And I have played it a bit. It's like it says it sucks. Then we got a good one. This is interesting. Donkey Kong by Nintendo for the Atari 2600. And somebody also paid $249 for that one. So Donkey Kong, that's a good title. I don't really know that much about Atari stuff as far as value or what it's worth or anything. But I didn't have one, and I was really glad to get this one. So this will definitely be going into the collection. Then we got Defender. Pretty good condition. There's a little bit of damage here. But an Atari, heck, it's crazy. And we got Superman. And from what I've heard, that there's a copy of this with like a colored label that's quite expensive for the Atari. And someone paid $4.99. If we can get that to focus. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. $4.99 for that one. Then we got the Riddle of the Sphinx. And I don't know that much about Atari games. I never did get to play it that much. But somebody paid 75 cents for this one. Not too bad. A lot of these will clean up really nicely too, I believe. Then we got Dark Chambers for the Atari. Someone paid $1.99 for that one. Then we got Telegames 16 for 1 or 2 players. Not really sure what that is. Then we got Mousetrap. It's got like a damaged place here on it. But not too bad. I'm not sure what the deal is. I guess that, because you can see here on both carts how this one has the circuit board itself exposed there. This one does not. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Maybe it's missing. I think it's probably missing the piece like the dust shield for this one. Another Activision title, Private Eye. And I wish I had some backstories on some of this stuff, but I didn't really play much Atari. Never did have it. So sorry for that. Defender again. Wait a minute, is this like a sequel or? No, it's just another copy of Defender, so I got 2 copies of that. Cubert with a horrible label damage on that one. I'm interested to see if these actually do play, and what's the difference between the ones with... It's like they're missing something there. I'm not sure if they are or not, but if you know, leave it in the comments down below. Then we got Spider-Man. Kind of beat up label on that one. But hey, it's Spider-Man. You can't go wrong with Spider-Man, right? Then we got another copy of Missile Command. So that... And when I find stuff like this, and I find a lot of like duplicates in there, usually one of them don't work. That's why they replaced it with the other one. Then we got Video Pinball. Asteroids. I did play this a lot on the arcade, so it was a pretty awesome title. Super hard. Asteroids. Then we got Haunted House. Don't know much about that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are sitting out there saying, "Hey, have you never played that?" But I've never played it. Then we got Telegames 9, and this one here says 1.8 or 9 2-player, whatever that means. So it's like 1 to 8 or 9 players, I guess. Then we got River Raid, beat up label there on that one. Berserk. Then we got Atlantis. Somebody paid $1 for that. Atlantis. Then we got Laser Blast. It's also $1 for that one, looks like. Then we got Telegames 8. We got Blackjack. We got Pac-Man. I think this is a duplicate of that one. This one's sun faded. Then we got Fast Food. and pole position. So that was really amazing to find that. And oh yeah, here is the power supply for it. And I'll show you guys that it is the real deal. Somebody's like braided it though, but that's alright. But that was amazing to find that, and that was this evening when I got off from work. It's been really dry here lately. There ain't been nothing to find as far as video game stuff. I think I found some Wii stuff, which I already had, and I just, let that go. But for the Atari 2600, I paid $15 with all the controllers, the games, and everything. I was really happy to get it. And that's what it was priced at, so I didn't haggle or anything. I just went ahead and paid the $15 and was really glad to get that, because like I said, I did not have an Atari, and there's a big Atari fan base out there, and I'm wanting to try to get into there and see what the Atari is about. So for all you guys watching, I'm sorry it took a little longer to get something up here because I really couldn't find anything. But I will still be doing some old videos and stuff you guys have seen before. I've talked about it before, but the next one will be something like that unless something live happens. So thanks all you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.